Hello, hope you're having a great day. My morning so far has been going really good, but there's definitely been a couple of things going on in my mind that I've been analysing, as I do on a daily basis anyway. And let me talk you through my morning. So I woke up at 7 a.m. because I needed to take my beautiful girlfriend Kat to work so that I can use her car today. And instantly, when I woke up, my mind was just thinking of excuses of why I should go back to bed, coming up with scenarios where, maybe I don't need to use my girlfriend's car today, but, I do. So, I overcome that and, got dressed and went to take my girlfriend to work. And she was telling me about how when she got up to go to the toilet last night, about 12:30, she could hear our neighbour's ridiculously loud fake voice that I've told you guys about so many times on this channel. And, she's able, luckily, to sort of sleep through it, which I'm really grateful for. I'm the only one that really has an issue or much of an issue with it. And, it took her sort of 10 minutes or so to go back to sleep. So, it's not the end of the world. And then I start saying crazy things to my girlfriend. No, you should have woke me up. You should have woke me up so that I could bang on the ceiling. Like, it's madness. My mind is literally regretting that my girlfriend didn't wake me up, regretting that it didn't get the opportunity to, experience the negativity, which we have experienced quite a lot, of me not being able to sleep. And, my mind was regretting that it didn't have that opportunity, to experience the negativity. Like, it is madness. I'm obviously glad that my girlfriend didn't wake me up because, like I have quite a lot recently, I might not have been able to get back to sleep until, 3 a.m, 4 a.m, whenever they decide to go back to sleep. So, it's just an example of how my mind really isn't on my side. Now, while we're on the subject of my noisy neighbours, they had alcohol delivery this morning just before 9:30 a.m. Because we obviously had quite a bad issue with them the other night, and I was banging on the ceiling and shouting and stuff. They now, like they have done many times in the past, they won't leave the house now for a couple of days or so. That's what they do, and it's all part of them building up this image that they're victims and they're scared of me. So they won't leave the house because they know that when I see them, I'm going to confront them and politely say to them, like, what's going on? Like, it is perfectly reasonable for us to be able to sleep without your pathetic fake voice. So, they're obviously avoiding that and they're getting their alcohol delivered now. But 9:30 in the morning, like. Anyway, back to the story. Once I got back from dropping my girlfriend off, I had part of me saying, I need to go to bed, I need to go back to bed and get some sleep. And then part of me saying, look, I know that if I do go back to sleep and go back to bed, I'm going to regret it when I do wake up, and I'm still going to be tired no matter what time I do wake up. I'm better off just staying up and dealing with the tiredness and not being ashamed of myself for going back to bed. So when I got back, I did manage to stay awake. Admittedly, I kept my coat on and sat on the sofa for about 20 minutes watching like videos on YouTube. But, if I have to do that to prevent me going to bed, then so be it. I was worried that if I took my coat off, I might have just carried on and took all my clothes off and ended up going back to bed. So I did stay awake, thankfully, which I'm really happy about. And then I went through the rest of my morning routine. Went and had a load of water, even though I did have a load when I woke up before I took Kat to work. Had my salt water, had my vitamin C, wrote in my journal, had a meditation session, which was actually going all right at the beginning. I was able to get really present. And then towards the end, I think I fell asleep, which is always a risk when you're meditating. I remember years ago when I went through a phase of meditating every day at work, sort of, at lunchtime. I got into this habit where I just kept falling asleep when I tried to meditate, and that kind of put me off meditating, and I ended up giving up during that phase. I don't want that to happen now. I am still going to keep meditating every day. In the past, I've only ever meditated for, a couple of weeks before, for whatever reason, I've ended up giving up. Whereas now I've been meditating every day, for months and months and months, basically, ever since I've had this channel. So, I am going to carry on meditating, but it's one of them risks. You can get into the habit of just falling asleep because, it's weird. You're trying to not focus on your mind, But yeah, you need to also make sure that you are focusing on your anchor. Otherwise, you can just fall asleep, especially if you're doing it in the morning like I am. So, but yeah, after my meditation session, I put my coat back on and went for my walk around the block. It's actually getting really cold, even though the mornings have been really sunny. So, yeah, starting to put my Benny hat on and scarf to do my walks around the block, which is absolutely fine. It's actually better, I think, to be nice and warm when you do go for your walks. When I go for my walks in the summer, I like to put a hoodie on because I like to get a little bit of a sweat on. You want it to be, somewhat of a workout, obviously stay comfortable, but yeah, and that's what I say to people as well. Anyone out there that wants to lose weight, like if you want to make one change in your life that's going to be key, it's go for a walk for half an hour in the morning before you do anything. Don't have any food, only have water. Make sure you have water as soon as you wake up, have loads of water, then go for a half-hour walk, before you've had any food. But make sure you sort of wrap up warm and, go for a brisk walk so you do come back with a little bit of a sweat on. And if you do that every single day and make no other change to your life, then, yeah, you'll notice a difference. Just the fact that you're not getting up and having coffee straight away, you're not getting up and having breakfast straight away, and the fact that you're going for that half-hour brisk walk of exercise every day, yeah, you'll find that it's a really good first step in terms of if you want to lose weight or get fitter. But definitely look to layer other things on top of it as well, cut out the junk food, etc., etc. But first step, yeah, definitely go for a walk every morning. I think everyone should. So yeah, I've now got back from my walk, and then a little while after getting back from my walk, the neighbours had their 9:30 a.m. alcohol delivery. And yeah, now it's time for me to crack on my workout. Now in the gym, I still consider myself that I'm still on arms and chest. I did arms and chest here at home yesterday, but I never consider my home workouts, even if I do them in the evening, as a proper workout. They're never as intense. Now, obviously, I can't go as intense at the moment because I've got an injury, a boxing injury I sustained to my chest area. I'm hoping today this pain has peaked. It's bearable, but yeah, it's getting annoying now. It needs to start going down. So yeah, because of my injury, I'm not able to go intense anyway, but I still want to consider that my next gym session is arms and chest. However, I'm going to boxing the day after tomorrow. So what I might do is this evening do legs in the gym, and then tomorrow do arms and chest in the gym. So I'm swapping them around because it's always a good idea to not do legs the day before boxing. So yeah, the plan this evening in the gym is legs. I think here at home, although it's probably getting a bit repetitive, I'm just going to do push-ups and sit-ups again. And yeah, I might bang out some shrugs or some deadlift. I'll see how I feel in a minute. So yeah, this intro has been way too long. Let's crack on with the workout. Everything hurt this injury, like. Yeah, although this injury is painful when I'm working out, it doesn't get any more painful with each rep. So I really think I'm doing it good by doing something and not just, resting and doing nothing, which is no good for my head anyway. Right, time for a cold shower. Then it's breakfast time. It's definitely getting on a bit because I've been, stalling quite a bit this morning between different bits of my routine. But yeah, cold shower, breakfast, then I need to dive into my MacBook and do some work.
All right, so it's fair to say that today's running away from me a little bit. I have been super busy on my MacBook since I finished my breakfast. And yeah, I just had quite a lot to get done. I had to edit yesterday's video on this channel, had some eBay bits to wrap up. But yeah, just loads of other little bits as well. And yeah, everything just took way longer than I was hoping. And I did, get through my morning routine quite late today. But it is what it is. I have stayed busy, which is the main goal. It's now 2:15. I've just left the house, and basically the bit that I discovered that I need on the car I was working on at home yesterday, I'm not able to get that until Thursday at the earliest. Hopefully it does come on Thursday. Today is obviously Tuesday. Now, tomorrow, Kat is off work and I want to spend the day with her and go to the gym with her and stuff. So what I'm doing now is I'm flying over to a place that's an hour away that does have some parts on the shelf that I do need for that same car. So if I go and get them today and then the other bits come on Thursday, I should be able to go round to the garage on Thursday to fit all those bits, which will wrap up another video. But in an ideal world, I need to get over to my other garage today to do something on the car that's over there. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to see how much time I've got left once I've done this hour-long each-way trip to go and get these parts. And yeah, in an ideal world, I'll get round to the other garage as well, work on that car, and then get back in time to pick Kat up from work. But yeah, let's see how we get on. Alright, so I managed to get over to the place and grab the parts that I was after, and now I'm on my way back. The journey to my other garage is an hour. I'm halfway through it, but this route is taking me back past my house anyway, and if I do go to the other garage, I'm only going to have about an hour before I have to leave to get through the traffic to go and pick Kat up from work. So it's kind of not worth going over to my other garage today. Now, the beauty is, because I've been so busy lately, you know, getting out and filming various things, I have actually got a choice. There's a video that's almost finished that I filmed the day before last, and I'm planning to finish that tomorrow anyway with Kat while she's on her day off. Then there's a video that I've started filming yesterday, which I was going to continue today on the other car if I go to the other garage now, but I've got the option to finish that video the day after tomorrow when these other parts that I'm waiting for that car come, and then it'll be better because it's, you know, a whole video on the one car. Not that I mind chopping and changing. And then if I don't go to the other garage today, it means I can go there the day after tomorrow or the day after that and do a whole day there, and then it makes it more worthwhile, you know, driving all the way over there to actually, you know, work over there for half a day or a day rather than just rushing over there now to work for an hour. So this is one of them times where I'm really glad that I have been really busy lately, because, you know, I can just sort of rearrange what bits are going to be in what videos to make it sort of more efficient. So I'm going to go home. Another thing that I'll be able to do now if I don't go to the other garage is go to the post office and post my eBay bits that are in the back of the car. So I'm going to go and do that. Then I'm going to go home. I'm going to dive into probably editing the video that I started filming the day before yesterday, because obviously it looks like that's going to be the next one I release now, potentially. So yeah, bit of a change of plan, but still going to be staying busy, because yeah, staying busy is always the best option. All right, so I've been chipping away at what's probably going to be the next car video. I did have myself a couple of really tasty chicken and salad wraps, and I've been drinking the flask of coffee that I did make because I thought I was going round to my other garage today. Now, my beautiful girlfriend has summoned me to collect her from work. And, you know, the whole time that I've been sitting here, my mind has been, you know, shall I go to the gym tonight? Shall I not go to the gym tonight? You know, literally like 50-50. And you know the score. When I can't decide, the only way I can make a decision is by choosing the one that's the hardest work. And it's way harder going to the gym than it is not going to the gym. So I will be going to the gym tonight. But first, I'm on taxi duty. All right, with my beautiful girlfriend safely dropped off at home after her shift, I've now made my way to the gym. Going to go in there and do a leg session. I'm probably just going to do the 4 main leg machines after my 0.6 of a mile, very fast, very steep incline walk warm up. And yeah, I want to try and get in and out of there as quick as possible. It's now 7 minutes past 8, and it would be awesome if I could get home by 9. Let's see how I do.
Right, so I actually got home about 9:30. Getting home at 9 o'clock was impossibly optimistic, but I did have to wait around for some of the machines, which made it worse. But yeah, really good leg session. Did the 4 machines as planned, didn't bother doing the hip abduction and the hip adduction. While I was in there, I was actually listening to a podcast where Ed Milet had a guest on called Dr. Gabrielle Lyon. And they were talking about how important skeletal muscle is for health, you know. It's not all about being stronger and looking good. In fact, I've said on this channel before how, for me, you know, going to the gym is more about up here than it is about anything else. You know, the byproduct is that I get stronger and look better. But yeah, they were saying how, you know, building skeletal muscle, or, you know, having better quality muscle, because you can have a lot of fat in your muscle, which isn't good. So, you know, having better quality or more muscle can help with longevity. It can help you, you know, fight diseases. It's good for your heart, you know, as well as good for your mental health, and, you know, making you stronger and better suited to life. But, you know, my opinion is that if you're a man, especially, then your job is to basically continue making yourself stronger and stronger day by day. So everyone should be doing some sort of resistance training, in my opinion, especially if you don't have a job that gives you that. You know, if you're sitting in an office all day, then yeah, you do need to be doing some sort of resistance training to improve many aspects of your life. Now, my beautiful girlfriend is cooking me up a couple of eggs, and I'm going to have this bit of chicken with them. This is basically half a chicken breast from my lunch that I had earlier. I don't have any more chicken breasts defrosted in the fridge, but I am due some salmon. So I'm obviously going to have my usual salad with all these extras. You know the drill: feta stuffed peppers, feta cheese, croutons, bacon bits, lemon juice, Caesar salad. But yeah, I'm going to throw some of this salmon in as well. Get this in Aldi, Lidl, already cooked, flavoured, super simple. And yeah, trying to have fish twice a week at the moment, because yeah, it's got loads of health benefits and it's easy and it tastes good. So I'm going to knock this up, and once I've eaten my dinner, I am going to import the files for this video, because I didn't do that last night, and it meant that yeah, I had, you know, more to do this morning. One thing I did forget to do today is have a beard trim, which yeah, looks very odd with my nicely cut hair and my scruffy beard. So definitely have to do that tomorrow. But yeah, basically this evening I'm going to chill out with Kat and try and get to bed early, and try and get up early again tomorrow. But that'll be all down to whether I can defy morning Marcus when he tries to keep me in bed. So as usual, massive thanks to everyone who's made it this far. Really appreciate you tuning in. I hope this video has been somewhat helpful or motivational. Feel free to say hello in the comments and we'll have a chat, or get in touch with me via Facebook, Instagram or email. But other than that, I'll chat to you tomorrow.